And speaking of good and positive stuff, we have Chris. Chris, thanks for holding down for me while I was beating through traffic and getting here. But you got some stuff going on over there, Chris. What you got? It's Christmas. How they say, it's Christmas time in Hollis, Queens.
Yes. Listen, today we're going to be talking about the art of receiving gifts, because I know sometimes you get a little gift that somebody gives you and you're like, oh man, this isn't well. And you got to be worried about your face, right? You got to think about how you're going to react to that gift. And that's really what it's about. So that's what we're going to do right now. I'm going to help you guys with the art of receiving. We've talked a lot about giving gifts. Now let's learn how to receive them. Because Delaware, man, we spend a lot of time stressing about buying the perfect gift. But today we're flipping the script, because sometimes the real challenge isn't giving the gift. It's figuring out how to receive it. And whether you love it, hate it, already own 3 of them, or have no idea what it is, how you react actually does matter. And here's the big idea. Gifts aren't really about the object. They're about the feeling. And the real gift to the person giving you something is making them feel good about it. So today, we're breaking down the art of receiving gifts, how to react, how to re-gift, and how to return things with grace, covertly, of course, when necessary. So here we go. Part 1, how to react, especially when the giver is in the room. And this first rule is super simple. Just stay with me on this. Your reaction is the gift. That's what they're going to remember. Your reaction. This one is so important because you know they're watching you like a hawk, right? So step 1, smile. Just smile. Going into the gift, get that smile on, get ready, because you don't know what's in that box or that bag. Step 2, first thing you should say is just simply thank you before anything else. That gives you some time to think about what you're going to say next. And step 3, find one genuine thing to compliment. Could be as simple as this. Oh, red. You know I love red. Oh man. Or maybe ask them a question to distract them. Oh, where did you find this? Listen, you don't have to love the gift. You just have to love the thought. And that's what it's all about. Now, what not to say. Now, a quick list of things to absolutely avoid at all costs. Don't say, oh, I already have one. Yeah, that's not going to go well. Don't guess how much it costs, because they don't want to hear it. That's going to make them start to question it. You shouldn't have like that panicking voice, and you don't want to start questioning what it's worth. And it's never helpful to say this. I never would have picked this for myself. All that says to them is that it's something you didn't want. And that sentence has literally ended friendships, I promise you. So let's avoid it at all costs. Now, part 2, when you don't love the gift, this is what you do. If you don't love it, and it happens, try what we call the pause and praise method. First pause, remember to smile, and then say something like, oh, this is really thoughtful. Thank you so much for thinking of me. You don't have to necessarily want the gift, but remember, it's about the thought. That's what it is. And you're responding to the relationship, not the object. Oh, and you might want to, fix your face. So we're going to give you a few quick examples of what your face shouldn't do when you're receiving those gifts. And I couldn't leave you hanging without an example of how you shouldn't look. So let's look at the first image right here. This is the first image of what you don't want your face to look like. This girl hasn't even opened the gift yet. Look at that face. She's in trouble already. Now let's go to the next one. Next face. Oh, a little bit better. We've got this. She's in there. But you know what? She looks a little confused. The person giving the gift right now is like, oh man, I don't know. Does she not like it? You're bringing in doubt. Let's look at another face. This is not what you want to do. And I'm not saying the guy needs a tie. Clearly, he's probably got a whole rack of them and too many already. But that face right there is going to get him in trouble. I'm just going to tell you that right now. And let's look at one more. Yeah, that's a tough one because, man, I don't even know, is that like a vampire or gnome or something? But, I mean, if you get that gift, I can understand the look. But you got to remember, it's not about the object, it's about the relationship. The person giving the gift, for some reason, thought that was going to be good and you would love it. So we don't want to do that. So let's flip to maybe what your face should look like. And this is so much better. Look at that. She definitely probably doesn't need this random little yard owl. But in this moment, she's at least giving this relationship a chance. She's saying, oh, wow, that's super cute. I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but it's great. And then let's take a look back at that weird vampire gnome moment. We'll go to that one more time. And listen, he's not making eye contact because he still knows it's weird. But he's got a chance here. He's saying, oh, that's great. And they're going to have a chance to enjoy. And again, the person that gave you the gift's going to remember that you appreciated it. And that's really ultimately what matters. So remember, fix your face. Go and just think about the person giving you the gift. It is really about the thought after all. And good luck this season as you're getting those gifts and they're watching you. Just go through those tips we gave and you're going to be in a good spot. And that's what it's all about. So let's give that gift to each other. That's my gift to you, the art of receiving this holiday season. So how you guys going to fix your faces this year there, Ivan and Vincenza?
I'm sorry. I'm sitting here looking at Vincenza.
Can I tell you when everything? It was very informative, Chris.
Right.
Very informative.
Hey, we're here
but
for you.
I
Awesome
could not.
segment.
I could not. The faces of fix your face, and then they're getting the gnome.
Yeah, the vampire gnome.
The vampire gnome or the owl, and they're like.
So let me ask you, Vincenza and Chris,
Yeah.
has there ever been a gift that you got that you was like, what the hell are you giving me?
Of course.
Oh man, there's always a gift. And you know
course.
what? When you get a wild one, you're thinking, what do I do with it? Like, I don't know what am I supposed to? You're like, why did you think this is something I needed or wanted? What does it say about me? You start to question your own self.
What gift was it? What gift was it,
Oh
Chris? and
man,
Vincenza?
it's so funny. I don't even know, like some kind of weird. I got a pair of pajamas from my grandparents when I was younger, and it was like just covered in pasta.
What?
Like random, which actually, Vincenza, thinking of you and
might
your
like
Italian
that.
heritage, and now I'm like, it's a gift I would like now, but as like a 10-year-old, I'm like, why are you giving me a pair of pajamas that have all the kinds of pasta on them and all the names of the noodles? And I'm like, actually, that's pretty, like now I want that.
Yeah,
But then I was
yeah.
like, this is so random. I'm a 10-year-old. This is what?
He said I'm a 10-year-old.
Why are you giving me this?
Well,
I want a toy.
Well,
I want
Chris,
something fun.
Thank you so much, man.
Yeah.
And I love the sweater though, Chris. The shark with the Santa hat.
it so funny?
Classic.
Oh, I got you. No worries. And listen, there's all kinds of tips we're going to go through later, but there's the art of regifting. There's how to return gifts. You want to learn how to regift?
Yes.
Let me give you a couple tips on regifting because that's also important. In regifting, listen, it's fine if the item is unused, right? Neutral or won't circle back to the original giver, of course, but don't regift anything personalized. And don't give it to someone in the same social circle. That's how stories get told. Here's a pro tip for you. Keep a small future gift bin at home. Just trust me, because you know what? Sometimes you're in a pinch and you're like, oh shoot, somebody gave me something, I need something for them. Well, if you have a bin of all those gifts you didn't want, you can always snag one and you can give it to them, and that's a savior at times. And then the last thing I want to tell you here is how to return gifts. And returning gifts is a little bit trickier these days, right? Because of all those like restocking fees. But check the return windows early, keep gift receipts together, and if a refund feels stressful, store credit, exchanging, or donating are all great options as well, because at this point, returning a gift can feel like filing taxes, both emotionally and logistically. So at the end of the day, how we receive a gift says a lot about us. Kindness, gratitude, and a good reaction go a long way, even if the gift misses the mark, because the real gift, remember, to the giver is making them feel good about giving it. And again, that is my gift to you.
There you go. Merry Christmas, Chris. Bruce.
Merry Christmas.
Creative in the building. Thank you so much.